Recently, the budget smartwatch is getting strong on health and fitness features, and the Parsonver LW45 is one of the recent ultra-budget options that gets you the basic fitness features and has a phenomenal battery life. In today's video, I'll show you through the features of the Parsonver LW45. My wife will check the accuracy of the step count and the precision of the heart rate and the blood oxygen measurements. Me and my wife tested the two versions of the LW45, pink gold and black, for its endurance in water and its tracking capabilities, so stay with me. Welcome back, this is Adam and you're watching Family Pop TV YouTube channel. Regardless of the variation of the smartwatch, if it's black LW45 for men or pink gold LW45 for women, inside the packaging we could find the watch itself, USB magnetic charging cable and a manual leaflet. The Parsonver LW45 has a nice finish, giving the smartwatch an attractive look. The rectangle body of the watch has almost the same size as its high-end counterpart, the Apple Watch. The frame of the watch is made out of zinc alloy and the bottom is made out of plastic material. Here we got a 3-axis G sensor. Here are the magnetic charging pins where you can plug the charging cable. There's one multifunction button on the right side of the case. This strap is made out of silicone and could be replaced for any 22mm wide strap of your choice, for example silicone leather, metal strap, and as long as it's 22mm wide measured between the lugs, it's fine. The display screen is a color 1.69-inch TFT LCD touchscreen display with 240 by 280 pixels resolution, protected by a curved 2.5D glass with an anti-fingerprint coating. The brightness of the display is adjustable. It has 5 steps, and to clarify, this is not an always-on display. However, it lights up automatically when you move your wrist up. Later in this video, I'll show you how to customize the screen via the companion app. The Parsonver watch is being sold in 2 colors, pink gold and black. I have checked the customers' reviews on Amazon, and here what we got from the Amazon US. Fantastic watch, proves that you don't need to spend a fortune for a good smartwatch. Llego antes de tiempo, that says about fast delivery, which is also very important. I can't get it to work. Right, if you never had a chance to set up the smartwatch before, it might be tricky. For the initial setup of the watch, first you'll have to download the companion app. Confirm the language on the display of the watch. Then scan the QR code with your phone. This will lead you to either Apple Store or Google Play. Download and install the app, and once it's ready, just open the app. Go to the Me tab and add your new watch by tapping on it. Once it's done, just confirm the pairing request and all incoming prompts for notifications. Once it's completed, the watch will set up and synchronize the time and date with your phone, and it's ready to use. Let's check a few more reviews on Amazon. Love the watch, hate the app. Right, I admit, the app seemed to be slow when syncing with the watch. Great, love it. The battery life. Oh yes, this is probably the strongest point of this watch, thanks to the energy-efficient chipset from Realtek, which contributes to unbelievably long battery life. The chipset is using the Cortex M4, a highly efficient embedded 32-bit processor with ARM architecture and advanced retention mode. That's how Parsonver was able to balance the battery efficiency. Let's check a few more reviews on Amazon. Awesome smartwatch. There's one from Germany. Große Leistung, kleiner Preis, which means great performance, small price. As you can see, the reviews are fine. Overall, it's 4.4 stars out of 5. The LW45 has the 5 ATM waterproof rating, so I knew I shouldn't be worried about getting it to the swimming pool during our trip to Hungary. 5 ATM means that watch can withstand the pressure of 5 bars or a water column of 50 meters. In practice, splashes, rain or snow, showering, swimming, diving into water, snorkeling or scuba diving, this shouldn't damage the LW45. It also has a swim tracking. It basically counts heart rate during the swim, calories and time of the exercise. And the watch doesn't get crazy when you operate the screen underwater. I like that. With that being said, the LW45 has 16 sport modes to monitor your workout and exercises accordingly. For example, running, walking, biking, weightlifting, mentioned earlier swimming, badminton, etc. etc. And these sport modes can be edited via the companion app. You can pick the modes from around 100 available sports modes, usually mid-range watches having this kind of customization. I like it. Unfortunately, the LW45 hasn't got a GPS built in, so you can't track your position during workouts. When discussing the workout modes, let's try on how accurate the LW45 is when it comes to pedometer feature or simply the step count accuracy. Together with my wife, we done 2 tests. In the first test, we done exactly 2000 steps. She measured the steps on her pink version of LW45 against the manual tally counter. At the end, for the manually clicked 2000 steps, the LW45 measured 1,838 steps, and this gave 91.9% accuracy of the pedometer. In the same time, I've been testing my black LW45, also done 2000 steps. And the watch shows, look at this, 1,990 steps. That's exactly 99.5% of accuracy. In the second test, we done only 1000 steps, and the result was 853 steps on the pink version of LW45. This gave us only 85.3% accuracy. That's not very good, to be honest. My wife was quite disappointed here. I done exactly the same amount of steps, which is 1000. Let's see how it performed. Look at this, it's 1000! Ladies and gents, this is the winner. The black LW45 done pretty good job, but the gold-pink LW45 didn't go very well. Usually, the possible cause could be a dirty sensor or sensor has insufficient contact with the wrist. Sometimes the wrist movement detection might not work properly, but we've checked all these and it might be a calibration issue. Unfortunately, there is no option to calibrate the watch. Right, let's get through the watch menu. If we swipe to the right on the display, we got here the access to all the features the LW45 has to offer, represented by nice looking icons. The first icon in the menu is a stats screen. The next icon is a heart rate measurement. The LW45 is pretty accurate in monitoring the heart rate. My wife done some tests against pulse oximeter and it tracks the heart rate pretty accurately. Here we got 69 beats per minute on the LW45 and 70 beats per minute on the oximeter. As you can see, the LW45 performs pretty good. The heart rate is pretty accurate. When doing any exercising, the heart rate measurements fluctuates a little. Don't forget, this isn't a medical grade device, so the readings are just for reference. Next in the menu is the SpO2 or blood oxygen saturation. Again, my wife been testing it against the pulse oximeter, and here we got 97% of blood saturation on the screen of LW45, and the oximeter shows 99%, so the watch is slightly off. The LW45 also shows you the real-time message notifications. It will basically push the notifications about the incoming text messages and social apps messages, as well as notifications about an incoming calls. You can't pick up the incoming call, you could only drop it. And it will work only when your watch is connected with your smartphone via Bluetooth. You can customize the watch faces or change built-in watch faces for new styles. Simply press and hold the screen for about 2 seconds and flip through the preloaded dials. You can load more dials using the companion app. There are quite a few dials available to download. Simply pick one dial, tap it, and it will sync with the watch. You can also create your own watch face using any photo from your phone. As you can see, this is a simple and definitely good looking device. It fills the bill quite nicely and is pretty fashionable and has a stylish design. It's got all the basics you'll need to track your fitness goals. It wasn't designed to do such as reply to messages, nor does it have its own connection to the internet, which I'm guessing is a part of the reason for the fantastic battery life. The efficient low power consumption processor also contributes to the ultra long battery life. If you think that the LW45 is the right one for you, don't miss this out. There's an Amazon affiliate link in the video description, so you could find it there for the best possible price. Okay guys, if you enjoyed that video, please give us a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you won't miss when the next video comes out. I'll see you next week. That was Adam, and you watched Family Pop TV YouTube channel.